Welcome to the Chronicles baby with SASSYTEA-V. Hey guys, this is Totally Sassy T from the 803, and I am here with another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's get to it. But before we do, remember all things in this channel is alleged. It is, in my opinion, it is for sheer entertainment, teaching, and learning. And did I say my entertainment and your entertainment? My opinion, your opinion. All right, now let's get with it. Y'all, it was all right. It was all right. But anyway, it starts off with Tiffany, Tisha, and Kimmie going rock climbing. Now, Kimmie has a fear of heights. She did the rock climbing. She was very nervous about it. She conquered her fears, ended it. They sat down, they talked. Tisha was saying, you know, she went to see Dr. Francis, just discover who Tisha really is. And he suggested a couples retreat that he and his wife throws every year. Okay. It's going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. Nice. Go Nashville. All right. The thing of it is convincing the husbands to go. My thing of it is, if I want to go on a trip, I ain't going to convince mine. I'm just going to say, look, you need to take this time off, this time off, this time off, because we need to go on this trip, and I need you to go with me. All right, that's it. Convincing, I feel like should be done. Maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know. Maybe that's weird. Which I guys, you think it's weird? But I know men, honey, they have to be wooed and swooed into doing certain things. And mine, he does certain things when I want him to, but Lord, it's like sometimes pulling a brick. So anyway, they talk about that. It goes on, and you guys know I do not go in order. It goes to Melody and her mother. They are talking about the Orion, yes, amphitheater, the new amphitheater that is open in Huntsville. It's an outdoor theater. Have you ever been to Atlanta to the one? It's a park. It's a small amphitheater though, but it's nice. I've been there. I went to see Tony Braxton and all of them, and we brought our own wine. We brought our own tape. We reserved a table to the stage and just sat there. It was nice. So I can imagine what that one would be like. It was very nice. She was picking out the outfits, trying to figure out what she would wear. She also was talking to her mom about Martel. And she was saying that, you know, the way they are cannot stay like this forever. She does want to get to a better place. She does. Now I'm now understanding what is happening, because, you know, I told y'all guys I was doing the video yesterday, and I was like, where did this all happen? Where did it happen? There was no inclination, no clues, no forthcoming, no nothing. And now I see it's piecing together. Okay. So anyway, they talk, and so, you know, her mom, Miss Van always give good advice, okay? She always does. And she's just a very calm person, like Martell's mom. She's very calming, you know, she's one of those moms you would laugh with and cut up with, you know. Anyway, they talk about that, and she's, just concerned, that she knows she's going to have to deal with Martel sooner or later. Okay. And Ms. Van was right. Until Martel gets to a place where he can heal, and recognize himself and heal and realize what he's done, then he's always going to be bitter. And that is the truth. With forgiveness and healing comes a whole new light on things. Okay, you'll be surprised what has lifted off of you when you let that stuff go and focus on what is new right here in front of you. Anyway, it goes to Martel pulling up in his big black Denali, and he's going to see Big Lou at the campground. Actually, I saw some people in this campground, so okay, Lou, you got a legit business. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. I feel like Lou is a bit teddy bear. Okay. He just need somebody to trim him down a little bit, and not too much. I like a little husky, and dress him up a little bit and fix the grill a little bit. And Lou, and Tiffany will shut up then, won't she? Get you slim down a little bit, baby, and have all them Atlanta women and coming after you. Okay. But anyway, they were talking, and he was talking about the Atlanta trip, and that he had death in the family on his father's side. So that's why he had to leave. Martel, was concerned about it. So, he stopped by. Y'all, excuse my eye. I have allergies. I know I'm in the middle, but this eye right here is so puffy because of my allergies. But anyway, they talked, and Lou asked how things are going with Martel and Melody. And of course, Martel had to just come out and say, I hadn't talked to her. I've emailed her 1,000 times. She doesn't return my emails. I don't know why we can't just talk about the kids. I'm past this now. I'm done. I'm past it. Okay. He said he was talking about the sanctity of marriage. He said, I love being married. I miss my marriage. He said it. He did. He said it. I miss my marriage. He even said, I love Mia. But the way she's doing things right now, her heart is cold. Well, you made it that way, mister. Okay? She scorned. She was hurt. You made it that way. And when you start to take accountability for the way you hurt her, then you will start seeing the peace, the love, the understanding that she has. But right now, people around her have hurt her. They have used her. They have talked about her. You have a immature 31-year-old little body woman with a 15-year-old mindset that's constantly talking about her. So why wouldn't she feel that way? Destiny has used her to try to get a come up. Okay, LATISHA is mad at her for the things that you said and the jealousy of her moving up as fast as she did. None of them have gotten all these speaking engagements. None of them are moving and shaking like they want to. Okay, they're not doing it. So of course, when you see one person move, it's going to be jealousy. And growth comes with learning how to deal with that movement. You should never be jealous of somebody else's lane and somebody else's blessings, because that favor is for them. And if you are not a jealous-hearted person, the favor will fall for you when it's time. You just got to know when to move. It kills me that he said that. And he's the one with the heart of coal. Okay? Hotel, motel, holiday, skin. Come on, boy. Get it right. And, Lou was right. He was like, well, is it really that way? He was like, yeah, it is. And Lou was like, well, she's a scorned person. She's a scorned woman. You scorned her. He said, yeah. And he kind of admitted then, yeah. But you ask for what you get. What you put out is what you get, okay? Okay, so we're gonna move on. It goes on to who else? I guess Kimmie and Maurice. So after, the women got together and talked about this retreat, Kimmie goes and she's talking to Maurice, and Maurice is like walking in, honey, I'm home. He told I always wanted to do that. And she's sitting there with his and her luggage, and there's packing, and he was like, wait, where we going? And she goes to explain to him about the couples retreat, and well, couples getaway. They didn't say retreat, they can't say that because then, well, she did say it with Maurice. Yeah, she did. And she was saying that, everybody deserves to have more counseling when marriage is concerned. And I agree. Sometimes you brush things to the side, and later on it becomes a big problem. And so their problem is they don't have sex enough. 2 times a day? Who got time for that? Maurice, you don't go sit your tail down somewhere and get them hands to move 2 times a day. People work. They ain't got time for that. Lord, child. Anyway, she was like, he said, I'll go if we do it 2 times a day. And she was like, no, I do it every day. We're there. And he was like a scorned child, but he eventually agreed to go. Okay. And it goes to Tiffany and Louis, the same thing. They were talking, and Tiffany was telling him, I thought we didn't have a problem in the bed. And he said, well, it's not that. And, how many times I guess they do it, I don't know. To me, Tiffany and Lou's beef is just made up. And I don't know. At this point, it just made up to me. She's still talking about a baby. And she was talking about, how, that she didn't realize that they had a trouble, any problems like that. And Lou was telling her, yeah, we do. And maybe he can help us work it out. And she's like, well, maybe we can have a little she. He was like, what? A little she? He was like, well, you got to do something first. Okay. I can't even picture that. Big Lou. But Lou, you lose a little weight, you'll be all right. You're kind of a teddy bear, I guess. I don't know. Somebody for everybody, Anyway, so it goes to Tisha and Marcel. Y'all, they got that little a bed. How do them 2 big people sleep in that little bed? I hope that's a guest room. I do. I hope it. And you know what? Production ain't it. Okay? They gonna zoom in on Tisha's jewelry box and lipstick. Y'all. They okay, whatever. Y'all crazy. But anyway, they talking, and he was like, well, who we going on, Marcel, who we going on a trip with? And she was like, Tiffany, Kimmie, Maurice, and Tiffany and Lou. And he was like, he said, I don't know nothing about them that much. And, she was like, we got their new group, new couple, and we need to do things with them, blah, blah, this and blah, say that. So he was like, oh, okay, whatever. And he was like, she didn't tell him it was a retreat. He was naming all the things that they can do. She was like, nope, we ain't doing all that. Nope. We're going to spend time together. Okay? So he ain't feeling it. I'm just here to tell you. He ain't feeling it. Nah. So anyway, moves on. It goes to being with Mel, getting ready for her speaking engagement at the Orion Theater, outdoor theater. And Mel is talking to her manager, Denise Michelle, I think she said her name was, and Miss Van was there, and a couple of her supporters, and you see she's getting her hair done. She's talking about hoping that this open up more engagements for her and opportunities. And so as she's talking, then you see Martell and the kids walk in, you know, to the theater, and and they're sitting out there. That was kind of hot. I mean, if you go out there, ooh, you gotta have umbrellas and stuff. But anyway, they were sitting out there. That she finally comes out. Excuse me, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. That's so rude. Ooh, sorry. And they come out, and she does her thing and speak and introduced everybody. And she walks back to the back where she sat down to cool off. And here comes Mariah, Milani. No, is it Mariah? It's Mariah, Tank. Milani is Sugar Mama. And, oh my God, what's the other little one? Y'all, I'll think of it in a minute. But the Eminem kids, put it that way. And they all come in, and she was shocked. She was happy to see them. And it was just a happy moment for her. And I was glad. She was happy. And then she saw Martel. She was like, and he saw her. It was kind of like a standing still type of moment. Kind of like, all the feelings came rushing back to her. Because she really has not healed from it. She hadn't. That girl, she still loves Martel. I know y'all don't want to believe that. And, you know, like I said, with me, once I'm done, I'm done. But like I told you guys, my mom is a Scorpio. She said the same thing about my dad. She was done. They talked about each other like a dog. My dad, I had my little baby brother now, and guess what? Back. Once they saw each other and talked, it was like they never parted. And that's just the truth. Now, I mean, Martel, he bad, but honey, my parents, my aunt and uncle, fighting and can't out chat. Now, my mom was not fighting. My mom was a little too classy for that. But, you know, me, on the other hand, when that woman pulled up at my mama's house, now I kind of went off. I ran down the stairs, but that's a story for another day, okay? But we good now. We good now. But it was the disrespect, okay, at the time. But anyway, the kids go out with Miss Van, and it's just Mel and Martell. And the way it edited is like Martell was gonna come for Mel and say, well, you ain't like, I ain't like you. But it wasn't like that at all. He was like, the kids wanted to come, and I had to bring them to see their mom make history, you know. And this is the very beginning, the very first thing. And he said, I had to let the kids see that. And she was like, I hope that he's not coming in here to start no mess and blase this and blase that. And he didn't. I was shocked. And then when they started talking, production started filming back to the good times when they married, when they had engagements, when they did all this stuff together. And it touched me a little bit. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It did, because they made such a perfect couple. And it touched me. I hated that the marriage ended. I did. The way it did. I felt like as long as they stayed together, they could have worked it out. But once the baby came, that was a little bit too much for me. Okay. But he said, congratulations. They high-fived each other, and it goes off. I know I missed some things, but it wasn't really nothing extravagant to talk about, okay? But now the things that's coming up next it makes sense of how they actually got along and the coming together of their co-parenting. Because I was questioning before, where in the world, how did this happen? So it shows, of course, the old school event that's held in Huntsville every year when businesses come together and they have like a opening where people can come out, taste food, buy merchandise, introductions of new businesses and stuff. So this is where they're at. They're at Madani, and it shows her going in, welcoming somebody, and then she walks out, and then Destiny gets pissed off because she did not speak to her. Why? She just walked in to say hey, give her presents, and walked out. I mean, it's an open venue, it's an open event. What you want me to do? Come in there and buy your products? Nah. Nah, I'll come in, take a look, say I support, and buy. I'm out. But me, I wouldn't even went in. But if my mom, I see somebody in there, I know, yeah, I would have walked in, spoke, and left. I don't have to speak to her. Exactly. And then she goes up to Wanda talking about, Mamani, sugar mama's fraternity. Yeah, it's hot. You talking smack, and you getting on my nerves. But Melody was the one that actually brought up the paternity situation to Martell, and Martell's like, what? And baby, it hit the fan. So I'm not sure what's going on, but it said something about September. I know we ain't waiting till no September to see this. I know we ain't. Y'all better get it together, sis. We ain't waiting till September. I know it said something about September. It'll be back on. Maybe. I don't know. I guess that's why they're filming. I've heard now that they are filming the second part of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, the first part was, all this mess with the Scots and stuff. And then now it's like the conjunction of all of it together. And they're filming it. Now, I've heard this before. In the beginning that they were going to do it like a second part because it was so much to cover. So maybe this is the second part to Love and Marriage Huntsville that's going to be coming up in September. If it is, I am here for it. It is going to be fire. You hear me? Because right now with the Scots, it's boring. I'm not even watching Carlos King tonight. I don't even want to see Wanda. I don't want to see Marcel. I like Marcel, but I don't want to see Wanda. So I am not. Anything she appears on, I don't even. I don't want to support that. So, you guys, y'all rate it for me. It wasn't that good to me. It was rather boring. Okay. It was good towards the end. It was good with Kimmie and Maurice. All right, I guess. But it was getting good towards the end when the Martel and the kids came. It was good towards the end. The last 10 to 15 minutes was the best part for me. But it was about a 5 or 6, Now I say a 7 because Mel and Martel and the kids made it a 7. Miss Van, I do a 7. Yeah. But anyway, thank y'all for watching my channel. And thank y'all for the comments. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you. You are welcome here, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for the donations toward this channel. Thank you for just the support, okay? Anyway, you guys, I will be back tomorrow, and I might do a little bit more in-depth review. This is just a little brush over. It wasn't really nothing to talk about, but the part that Martel and Mel at the end finally got to a place where they're talking, that was refreshing. Thank you, production and Carlos, for that, because it was very refreshing. The tenseness was gone, okay? And I fairly enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed them getting along. Like I told you in the beginning, they were my favorite couple. Kimmie and Maurice was my second favorite, okay? And I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. When I see them, I see excitement, but I know there's a lot of damage. But I do believe in God's word. It says the love covers a multitude of sin. So love covers that, okay? Just like Jesus' blood and love covered ours, love can cover that. But if it was me, I'd be like, we co-parent, that's it. But who am I to tell this woman what to do? Okay? It's not me to say. But I know Ariane going live, baby, because when he said, I love Mel, and he said, when the one that I choose is not going to be you, baby. He already made it perfectly clear. Okay, so the getting on the on the lives and trying to pretend like he's calling, begging you, that ain't happening. And you're gonna be on there tomorrow. You're not the storyline, honey. You're not. But you know, it was interesting to hear him say, you know, he wants to get married again, and he wants to get married soon, but now he got to find the right one. And Louis is right, absolutely right. You have to have a mature woman because you got not 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 children, and you're gonna have to get somebody who loves children, who have their own children, who values children, who values family. And that ain't sloppy slow. She too much into her edges. Her baby has. And her bun. And her 746 side cheeks. Yeah, that's all she's into. And popsicles for a little Nazi. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Comment below. And all my information is in the description. The Cash App, all that good stuff is in the description. Randomly randoms link is in the description. You can go and go ahead and subscribe to that, because tomorrow I will be launching that, okay? And I hope you guys have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be safe out in these streets, because it is a holiday weekend and the po-po. If you're riding dirty, stay home. If you're riding dirty, stay home, baby. And enjoy your day and get some good night's sleep, because tomorrow is going to be hot. And that's it. Thank you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.